That. And that's me at the bottom there, and it just basically shows from when I was a girl and who I am today, and how I've become transformed from being a survivor of domestic violence. So I'm just basically going to say a little bit about it, and then you can carry on with the rest of the program. And I'm just going to read a few things and then talk to you about how I went through domestic violence and how I overcame it. And it's just to raise awareness and to encourage all of us, and to encourage us to make sure that, you know, we're raising awareness, you know what it is about, you can tell the signs, you can see what happens and how you can help other people. Okay, so basically the act of raising awareness about domestic violence and abuse can potentially help adults, it can potentially help children who are victims of domestic violence. And this happens by letting them know what ways they can use. So basically, like I said, I'm just here to educate and to share some information. Right, myself as a growing woman, a growing young girl, I went through a lot of domestic violence in my youth and also in my adult life. I was raped when I was a young girl by a relative, and if you ask me who was it, it's all in the back of my mind. I cannot remember that. That area has been shut down. I cannot recall anything anymore about that. I just remember that I was raped. I was a young girl, and back in the rural areas when I went on holiday, when my father would say, okay children, it's time to go Anambuya and things like that, and well, that's what happened. And I came home, I spoke to no one because I didn't understand what was going on. I was only a little child. So after that, I grew up and I met a man, got into the relationship, and I have a 22-year-old child with him. She's now an adult. The relationship was quite abusive. It wasn't just him, it was him, his family, and also he had children, so it was his children. So I was getting it from all corners. He would be abusive verbally, he would be abusive physically, he would be abusive mentally. So it was quite a challenge for me. I really went through a lot. I lost my self-esteem, I lost my confidence, I lost my own identity. I didn't know who I was, where I was going. I couldn't make decisions on my own. I had to wait for him to tell me what to do, where to go. For example, one of the days which I remember, I met a friend of mine, and she began to show me how to apply makeup, because I never knew anything about makeup. I didn't use any makeup. So she said, well, you're really pretty, why don't you, you know, lipstick, eyeliner. So I went and I bought some, and the morning came and I sat on my dressing table, and as I was applying the makeup, he stood there right by me. So who are you doing it for? Why are you doing it? Who are you trying to impress? What's his name? I don't want to see you wear this lipstick anymore. Or even if I went away with work colleagues, and you know these team building days, he would say to me, are you sure you're going with your team colleagues? Take a picture of where you are. I want to know. Phone me as soon as you get there. So it was all abuse after abuse. Then his family would then shout at me, come and harass me at home. Then his children would say derogatory statements. So it was a lot of abuse. And remember, in Zimbabwe, when abuse like that is happening, you don't really think about it. You don't really recognize it. You don't really know it. And it is, thank God for education, guys. We came here to the UK, and then they started talking about domestic violence. Oh, is this what it is? Is that what it means? Is that why I'm behaving the way I'm behaving? Not wanting to talk to people, not sure of what I'm saying. Decisions are difficult to make, my confidence is all gone. But thank God, because one thing I keep on saying thank God about, is because I met Jesus, so I got saved. So I had people who were saved. I had people who were my family as well. I had work colleagues. I also went through counseling. So those kind of things can help you overcome domestic violence. Now, people may say, so what kind of people cause domestic violence? Well, these are abusers, and they come from all walks of life. Remember, ethnic backgrounds, it can be a man, it can be a woman, it can be a child, and it doesn't matter. It can be religion, it doesn't matter what class they're from, it doesn't even matter. You can even find them in workplaces, and your neighbors can also be perpetrators and abusers. And so what is important that whilst there may also be any gender, the majority of the people who cause domestic violence are men. And I want to say that people say it's men, but remember, these are just reported cases, okay? These are people reporting cases and saying that the majority are men. But I think it's all on par. I think it's equal. Both men and women are experiencing domestic violence. And it's a shame because one thing I realized is that for men, it's difficult for them to come forward and say, I'm experiencing domestic violence. I've been beaten, somebody is beating me, somebody is swearing, somebody is saying things like that. It's hard for them to say. Why? Because of their ego. And they don't want to be embarrassed. It's so embarrassing for men to say, oh, I'm being beaten, because people find it funny, they start laughing, but it's not a joke. It's not a joke. No man should experience domestic violence. No child should experience domestic violence, nor any woman should. You know, and this is why the Magdalena Foundation always says that domestic violence is everybody's business. Everyone should take care of everybody. Take care of each other. Watch out for each other. Stop the violence. So if you know somebody who's going through domestic violence, if you know anything about domestic violence, you know your neighbor. I mean, okay, take this for an example. You walk outside, you say hello to your neighbor every day, but do you know what they're going through? The doors are shut, you don't hear anything, they're confidently saying hello to you, you don't know what they're going through. You know, it may be just next door that that person is being beaten. Statistics say that 1 in every 4 women experience domestic violence at some point in their lives. 1 in 5. So like I was saying, that the statistics are matching up. You know, men are afraid to come forward because they only believe. And these are just the reported cases. Imagine if they all reported at the same time. I think they'd be equal. I even think that men would, you know, their statistics would be higher than women. Because women do commit those kind of crimes. Women are also abusers. Even children are abusers. They abuse the weak parents, you know, by shouting at them. There was this video which I saw on Facebook one time. I think it was a 10-year-old or 12-year-old, I don't know, this little boy was shouting at his mom and aunt, you know, really swearing at them, shouting at them. And that's, you know, an abusive state in which the child is. And bearing in mind, it may not be the child's fault. It may be the background where they grew up from. They may have seen their father commit domestic violence, and then they think it's normal. That's why I'm encouraging you mothers, those